The following episode contains scenes that some listeners may find disturbing. For a full list of content warnings, consult the show notes.
Right, let me just get this door.
No, not like that. No, like this. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I don't remember how I know how to do that, but I do. So,
Either way, we got some rain protection now.
albeit briefly, there is nothing more comfortable in this world than someone else's paid-up beach hut.
Yes. Love a good beach hut.
So, what have you learned?
Oh, me? Nothing. Absolutely squat all. Other than what you told me, but then I've forgotten most of that.
Right. So, what are we going to do about it?
Ah, that is a good question. What have you learned so far?
Oh, lots and lots of things. Many things.
Yes. Which are?
About Twomy St Dunstan specifically, or just like general knowledge?
I was going to say Twomy specifically, but I'll go for any general knowledge that you have kicking around in the old noggin.
What's the best thing about living in Switzerland?
What is the best thing about living in Switzerland?
I don't know, but the flag's a big plus.
I get it.
So, Twomy.
Yes.
Demons? He says? Question mark?
Are demons a thing?
Yes. I'm going to go.
Okay.
I'm going to go fiddle with some things. That sounded worse than it is. I'm going to go fiddle with some things, and I'm going to get to the answer to the question whether it is demons or not, or... So, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go see if that works. What are you going to do?
Well, you know, I'm on holiday, I guess. Like, I've been trying to just sort of see the sights, get the sounds, smile at strangers and passers-by. So,
I can't believe I'm going to say this, especially after our brief escapade in Ireland, but, roll with that.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll do something.
Alright. Here's the plan then. You're gonna go deal with demons. You see that little spot there?
On the beach with nothing in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go build a sandcastle right over there.
We beach differently.
I'm gonna go get a bucket from Priestley's Curios and get right on that.
Oh! I'm not going to go back in there. Who knows what I'll come out with next time.
Oh, fair.
Right, okay, I'm going to go have a fiddle. If we don't see you in an hour, we're probably both dead.
Alright, we'll meet back at the beach hut.
Back at the beach hut.
Kane and Feels.
Daydreamers.
Episode 4. When?
An idea is occurring. This is demons. Not bin bag soldiers or the seeds of suicide. Actual demons. This town is a demon thing. I've had a theory recently that certain forms of architecture are a trace-based eye sigil. Do you understand? The method of following is tracing the building. I think I can read them now. I walk past that weird statue. I look at the church. Oh, crap. It's modern. It's red brick and brutalist. Ugh. I can't read this. Change tack, new tack. Let's annoy demons. I step back. I hide behind a dark green electricity box. I draw a tracery, an infernal auspice. I write a binding script. I make a mistake in the binding on purpose. And I wait. I wait. I wait. No demons. Do I moon it? I'll come back later. Electricity box next to the church. Okay.
I am the Yawning Man. I am the sleeping man. I stand on guard with tongs in hand. Oh, Deauville, I see you still. You creep around these parts, head hanging low, looking for the wanton, for the weak and the wild, the proud, the hungry, the greedy. These souls could your hunger sate. These souls could your thirst slake, quenched, revived, and dearly missed. But more, always more. Your greed is your undoing. Never your thirst sated, never your hunger placated. So the scared, the lonely, the lost were within your grasp. It is too much, far too much. But I see, I hear, and I know. Viscously, with wakefulness and dream, as you see me take in my form, these people remember my vestments and remember my name. They forget my brawn. From twisting brass into organ pipes, from hammering copper to sonorous bells, my power! But not you, Deauville, oh no. You remember. You feel it. Still, the pain, the ache, hot nail driven into cloven hooves, hot tongues, to be led by sensitive nose. And you remember my oath. You have no business in this land. You have no business in this parish. While I have my tongs in hand. While I am the sleepless man. While I am the yawning man.
Sandcastle number 6, made with a plastic bucket from Priestley's Curios. Water ratio lacking, crumbling immediately when the mould was removed. Sandcastle number 38. Corners of the courtyard held surprisingly well, but lack a moat and additional drainage led to quick flooding. Must find a way to improve foundations. Sandcastle number 419. Quick dry cement from Priest's Curio ensures a challenge for corrosive waters, though each iteration eventually crumbles away. Looks like the ruins of a forgotten Scottish keep. Grey stand sticking to boots. Sandcastle number 13,291. It turns out there's a thriving DIY panic room community. I've managed to hollow out and fortify a pretty solid tomb beneath the sand. The ceiling drips and there's no reception, but now I can barely hear the waves. Red King Lear cover to cover in one sitting. Sandcastle number 168,422. Generator was clogged with sand again, but the portable stove and the cafetiere from Priest's Curios helps with all issues. But I don't understand how I've been able to get this far. I no longer acknowledge the sea, even when the tide is all the way in. I think while I'm beneath the sea, there can be no progress. I have to rise above the waves. Boat number 1. Bought a rubber dinghy from Priest's Curio. It floated above the tides. Boat number 1. Brought a rubber dinghy from Priest's Curios. It floated above the tides. Boat number 1. Brought a rubber dinghy from Priest's Curios. It floated above the tides. Boat number 1. Brought a rubber dinghy from Priest's
Aha!
Yo.
You have not died.
No. Well, no.
What's that
Not-
well? I don't like the
well-
sound of that well.
I've lived 1,000 lifetimes, but I haven't died. Yet.
Okay. I am extremely pleased with myself. I have put a bunch of things together, and if it is a certain number of things, a certain number of sigils is going to explode. I've basically made a sigil alarm system. It's very complicated. You wouldn't understand it.
Alright. Do you want to try and explain it to me?
It's like laying down rat traps, but I don't know whether it's a rat or a long-extinct woolly mammoth. If it's rats, then I was right. If it's woolly mammoths, then I was right. And if it's leopards, I didn't think about the possibility of it being leopards, but I'm still correct.
That cat's back. Have you seen the beach cat?
It's not our cat, is it?
You our cat? No. Alright. Well, on your way, young sir.
Do you think I need to set a trap for it?
Don't set cat traps. What?
Cat trap.
What's wrong with you? That's...
It won't... It's not a trap.
You just told me
it
about
would
your
be like
explosive rat traps, and now you want a cat trap as well?
It would be like a holding spell.
I feel like we could do that with a cardboard box and save some mana.
Oh, I could attempt to work out what makes a cardboard box so interesting. Maybe Twomy St Dunstan's is a cardboard box.
Yes.
We need to pump the paper.
We do.
I'm going to go look at objects.
I'm gonna go talk to people and get an ice cream.
Beach up in an hour, or we're both
Dead, yes.
Yes.
As per use.
New team motto.
Beach hut in an hour, we're dead!
What do you want?
An ice cream.
What kind?
What do you have?
Chocolate swirl, raspberry swirl, blackcurrant swirl, caramel swirl, rum swirl, strawberry swirl, lemon swirl, and blood.
And what? Don't you work at the Balti King?
I don't know.
Yeah, fair. Why so many swirls?
Freezer's busted. All we have is sauces and the Mr. Whippy.
Is that, like, important?
What do you think?
Ouch. Fair, yeah, okay, no, yeah. I'll just get the blackcurrant.
The blackcurrant syrup quickly melds into the cream, creating a dark violet hue.
Oh, cool. Neat.
You're weird.
Yeah.
You're like my brother.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's he like?
Weird. A shut-in. Works with computers. Uses all the bandwidth to stream.
Oh. Where does he stream?
I don't know.
What does he stream?
Like retro games. Maybe?
What's his screen name?
Why are you so curious?
No idea. Curiosity.
Right.
Yeah. Right, yeah. What do I owe you?
Nothing. You owe me nothing. Keep your questions to yourself and stay away from my brother. Stay out of my life.
Alright. Wait! What's your brother's name?
Reza!
The moment I log in, I get a Nala Hotep 44 message with a link to a Renon IM chat. Cool, whatever. The top streams right now are Miss Catonic and his Rubik's Cube again. Someone called Shub Nagarath looking at an animal's corpse in a forest. Then LucasArts all pointing click speedrun by the white underscore shit.
See those bits? Yeah. Those are the bits that are supposed to be on the inside. They appear to be on the outside.
Surely, number 2 is against the rules. I click back to the main page, and it's already gone. Number 2 is Zardoc234. Good admins. And a good community. I go live without mic and get 400-ish. The best I've ever done with yellow sign for sure. But I'm waiting to see the spider. Not the spider that built the web, but the spider that feeds from it. Because the web, because the way the web moves, is called being a predator.
An idea is occurring. It's object-based. There's an object, a grail, a reliquary. Somewhere in this town, there's some bloody thing that's holding it here. Object discovery is one of my new fields of study as part of the LK divination detective method. I can find a piece of evidence using the natural flow of the universe. It's going to... Well, okay, I admit. There was one time I was working for a Swiss banking firm, looking for some mystical fraud, and some sort of imp took the evidence and ran away with it. Might have summoned the imp. I can't seem to replicate that, though. Anyway, there's enough energy here for me to do lots. Mounted on my belt, I carry a little lacquer inro filled with omikuji, the little Japanese fortune-telling paper strips. Because we don't have much interaction with the principles of Japanese demons and gods, it serves as a control to spot the... I'm going to throw one. It's going to follow to the next source. Second-hand shop. Charity shop. That makes so much sense.
Good morning.
Hello. Time to search. Something in here is going to ping something. I don't think the omikuji will work again. I'll wrap a charm to my hand, but none of my charms work. I'm going to have to rely on myself. Bleh. Not so confident in that anymore.
Can I help you? No, thank you.
Damn it, it could be anything. Seems like everything in here is European. Velvet dresses, swirling landscapes of golden skies, doe-eyed maidens. This place is of romanticism. It's a big revival ritual existing in simultaneous time. Interesting. I think I'm overthinking it, though. I'm on edge. I feel like I've not had enough sleep and too much, and that I've just been born, and I'll... What?
You found the treasure.
I'm sorry.
The one holy piece in my little collection.
Your collection?
Well, I want to share them with everyone, so I sell them.
What is this?
It's a tapestry. From reading my books, I think it's 1523. Definitely 1520s.
How would you know that? Nothing.
She's quite correct. It's a beautiful 16th century tapestry of a forest grove. There is a woman with her hands spread like a saint. At her knees, a unicorn. The original goat-like unicorn nuzzling at her. Around the edges are brambles, spiked. Roses growing in a pink. The border has satyrs and imps and...
So pretty.
The leaves around them fade into fleur-de-lis. The woman's face is cool and kind, but the brambles are closer to the unicorn than they should be. The reds have faded, but the pink has not. In the far distance, there is a man. I've not noticed him before. He's looking over his books. He's weeping. In front, the unicorn. The unicorn is bleeding.
I can do it for £50, but I'd hate to see it go.
No, I think that's fine. You should always look after it.
I leave. I walk out of there. I look at the shop girl for the first time. Her face is cool and kind. I am outside. The shop closes and the lights go back. It was morning a second ago. Gah! That was definitely a thing. Faye? Oh, damn. Okay, she is not a cause. She is a symptom. Time to press on.
We climbed up through the skylight and sat on the roof. The whole town was spread before us, and the light of the pink setting sun dappled along the rooftops like a Rossetti painting. The tiles held firm as we clambered, and I found myself quite comfortable up there. The boy talked. His name was Adam. His hair was brown, and his eyes blue. I felt comfortable with him. He got his phone out to show me a picture of his dog, and I spied the time, 7:58, and I chuckled. I told him about the purple light. He said he had come down for the party from London, but hadn't seen it. I told him how pretty it was. And right on cue,
check this out. I took your idea about getting a box, and I reckon I'm gonna catch that cat in 3, 2... Yes! Ha ha! Got a cat in a box now. What do you say to that? Fun summer activities.
I ended up talking to more people than I expected to, and I didn't exactly enjoy it.
Oh no.
The person was lovely, but there's just...
baggage.
There's something.
Well, I spoke to a nice lady who gave me an ice cream. And,
Good.
Yeah, she seemed alright. I mean, kind of like weird vibe, but like not in like a weird vibe kind of way, just like in like an intense vibe.
That's pretty much what I could say about my interaction, actually.
Oh, fair enough.
Do you know, I think I'm going to stay in the beach hut.
Okay.
Do you remember I was all really happy about my rat traps earlier?
Yeah.
Well, now that it's getting dark and nothing is pinged, I think I've got to go back to basics. Can I use your cat in a box for a clumsy metaphor?
Yeah, sure.
I think I've been trying to look for the cat in the box, but not looking for the box in the box.
There's not a box in the box. It's just one. It's just a box.
Well,
you know what you've got to do?
The box.
You've got to think outside the box.
Oh, no. If you say headspace or synergize, I'm officially ending this relationship.
You've got to synergize your headspace, and that is why I have decided to think outside the box and just go home.
Right? What, back to the hotel?
No, just like back to London.
Oh!
Yeah.
I don't think that'll work.
No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work.
Oh.
I've been visualizing my goals, and I'm pretty sure that's what I gotta do to get out of here.
Huh. Maybe I am a cat in the box, because I haven't even considered that. Right, well, I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to make up a sigil ritual, a little bit of divination, to make sure that we are still on planet Earth.
Okay.
And you'll go home.
Yeah.
So, if you...
If it doesn't work, meet back here in an hour.
Right.
Back at the beach hut.
Yes, if it does work, I'll see you tomorrow at home.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Can I move back in?
Well, I mean, it's your name on the lease.
Right, but you haven't, put a bunch of cop stuff in my room, have you?
No, I haven't stolen money from it or anything like that.
There's money in my room?
No, not anymore. I mean, there was, but I'm incriminating myself. So, 3, 2, 1, break! I'll see you back in London!
Okay. He does realise I'm... Why was there money in my room? Where was it from?
Contending with the fretful element, bids the winds blow the earth into the sea, or swell the curled water above the main, that things might change or cease, tears his white hair, which the impetuous blast with eyeless rage catch in their fury and make nothing of, strives in his little world of man to outscorn the to and fro conflicting wind and rain. This night wherein the cub-drawn bear would couch, the lion and the belly-pinched wolf keep their fur dry. Unbonneted he runs, and bids what will take all.
Please. One more
woke up at London Bridge Station, just outside the city itself. I checked into a hostel in Borough and slept. After a few days, I had forgotten the sound of the waves and the rest of the affair.
Please. One more time.
I wasn't ready for a city without Jenny. It seemed greyer, colder. I wasn't ready to go back to the offices either. I knocked over several boxes of Kane's possessions looking for a scarf Jenny had left behind. She had told me once, quietly, that it helped with adult sadness. I eventually found it folded under a seat cushion. I wore it all winter before losing it in the spring.
Please. One more time.
It was not my lease to give up, so I hadn't. But I hadn't set foot in the office for months. The few cases I did take were ghost cases. In Canary Wharf I saw the message for the first time. On the DLR, back to my bedsit, an orange ticker tape crawled along a building between the gloomy and unsettling headlines. Please, it said. One more time. One more time what? I thought. That night I dreamt of Foxburn.
Please. One more time.
Having seen the message once, I saw it everywhere, in the papers, in adverts, on postcards, on bills and receipts. I did my best to drown it out, but it was there, consistent. One sleepless autumn night, the rain hammered down on the windows. I unplugged every object I owned from the mains and sat reading Raymond Chandler by candlelight. Around 1 a.m. my phone turned on, bathing the ceiling in purple light. Please, it said. One more time. The memories came all at once, washing over me in wave after wave. I could feel the weight of Alice in my arms, the car on my spine, the look in his eye when he led Actianson to ruin. I was flooded with Kane's madness, the madness I thought I'd left behind at the seaside. It overwhelmed me. I was not ready for Kane's madness, and in my fury I became convinced that he had left a seed inside me. A curse to make sure I returned. A curse to remember. Please.
Please.
One more time.
One more time.
I watched a fat guy with a white beard get pulled through Leicester Square on a motorised sleigh. I took another crunch of my burger. I sleep in cinemas. It's almost like dreaming. Almost. I stood in the deserted park and turned in small circles while smoking, watching the LED billboards flit through my vision when I heard it. I wheeled around to see Kane, larger than life, larger than anything, trapped on a screen, taking off his boots. I remembered this. I dreamed this enough, though it was never this purple.
You got our operation noticed by the goddamn government.
I don't want to watch this again. I don't want to feel this again. Why?
You've just dragged me and coerced me and been a rude, evil little prick as you normally are. I don't even know what is here to care about. You can't treat the people you like, people you pretend to like, people that you use, like me. Please. One more time, please.
He shattered into 1,000 different pieces, each reflecting something of the other. Something splintered, some jumped, some drowned, some bled, some wept, and I chewed it all, crunching it into dust, chewing with a mouthful of glass and sand. And I was standing on the beach, staring into the searing purple light, The surf lapped at my boots. There was a nothing, an emptiness, filled with light and brine and movement. Please, it said, one more time. I stepped into the sea until I am again submerged.
Right, so, I've almost finished drawing it out, and then I saw your train re-arrive, so...
Yeah, it didn't work.
No?
Well, it was like fairly successful for a little bit, but ultimately a failure.
You've been gone for 45 minutes.
Well, that's why I'm kind of saying it's ultimately a failure.
What was the little bit that it worked?
Well, the several lifetimes thing.
Yeah, let's not get into that again. I don't need you showing off about all your sick lifetimes.
It's not the amount of time you have, it's how you use it. That's what I've learned.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, crochet that into a pillow and throw it into the ocean. Right, so, I don't think this sigil thinks we're in Earth.
Okay.
So, might as well throw it into the ocean.
I tell you what, I still have a theory about a boat.
About a boat?
Yeah. But I think the way we should do it is we open that box, see if the cat's still under it. And... Ha-ha! No cat.
Right. So, maybe it's as simple as that the borders don't match up. Maybe we can leave by water.
Right, well that's a good plan.
Is the goal to leave, though? You've kind of confused me with your whole leaving thing.
Well,
we need to work out...
We'll find out what's what when we get in a boat.
Right. Well, it's quite late at night.
That's true. But I know a shop that's open all hours.
Right, so, we leave from the beach hut, and we go in the same direction. And in an hour, we'll both be dead.
Okay.
3, 2, 1,
go!
Wow, he can really run. Why does he run?
Come on!
Yep.
You're lagging! I paid the man.
How was he?
Upset about being woken up at 3 a.m.
Wow. It is 3 a.m.
3? Oh, whatever.
What style?
Row.
You're rowing.
I know. We arch over, bent backs and shoulders heaving. Kane for once was joking. He was always lying, but now he was joking. A complete Kane was a dream. It was a nightmare. I remember all the chats with him, all of him. The sadness of a case unsolved, of a detective's work failing. The sadness of lapping waves on a rowboat. He sat by my side and rowed with me.
Roughly where? It was easier to tell on the shore.
Can't be far out now. Is there a time associated? Have we got an associated time?
Damn. Well, I was panicked. It certainly isn't 3 a.m.
Can't still be 3. Half 3, surely.
I have 2 minutes to 8 p.m.
Same.
I don't think the boat was a great idea.
Why? It seems like a lead.
No, it is still a lead, but... Look.
About 150 feet out to sea, lapping against the waves, was a rowboat. no one rowing. The oars locked by loops in place. The sadness of a case unsolved. Of the detective's work failing. The sadness of lapping waves on a rowboat.
You've been listening to Kane and Feels, Day Trippers. The cast in order of appearance were Oliver Morris, Jack Fitzpatrick, Mean Mark Waylett, Umnia Elney, Greta Clarkson, George Ofori-Addo, Beth Eyre, and Conrad Muzik. The show was written by Jack Fitzpatrick and Oliver Morris, directed by Jude Hodgson Hann, with sound design by Jude Hodgson Hann and Oliver Morris, and original composition by Oliver Morris. It was a Skadi Symphony production. If you're interested in transcripts for the podcast, they can all be found at kaneandfields.wordpress.com. If you enjoy the work we do here, please consider donating to us at patreon.com, where you can gain access to an exclusive bunch of content and our official Discord server. Follow us on social media at Kane and Feels, and if you go to our YouTube channel, you can find an exclusive trailer for Season 2, as well as lo-fi beats to study magic to. No, really. And as always, oh my god, look out behind you! Nah, I was just kidding. It's gone. For now.